And today's program, or the end of the program, was only one of the tools that you use, speech crafters, to invest in yourself. Now, you need, each one of you, to believe that you are worth the effort, the time, and the energy to develop in yourselves. Let me give you some recommendation before we start our meeting. I would recommend that you always in your life, I think maybe this is going to be our last time to meet, or maybe it is not going to be the last time, but if it's going to be the last time, let me share with you some of the following points. Be always curious and always ask questions. Follow your dreams. Learn more from your failure stories. Be a better listener. And always seek to meet new people. And always have fun while doing this. You see, all of these are packed in the environment that Toastmasters provide. We learn in the fun and enjoyment moments. We become better listeners. Toastmaster teaches us to follow our dreams and to learn from our failures. So without any further delay, let us start our first segment of the meeting. Now, before introducing the Master of Ceremony, I would like to highlight some changes in the order and also in the speaker. Our first speaker is going to be Muhammad Sadiq instead of Saud, because Muhammad Sadiq has some urgent matter to attend to after his speech. And Muhammad Sadiq is going to be evaluated by speech crafter Shah Hussain. I hope, Master of Ceremony, you are noting that. So the first speaker is Muhammad Sadiq. He's going to be evaluated by Shah Hussain, speech crafter Shah Hussain. Speech crafter Muhammad Shahnawaz is not going to be delivering a speech due to work issues. Now, let me introduce our Master of Ceremony for the day.
Sorry for the interruption, Coordinator Toastmaster Hanan. Muhammad Rihan, speech crafter Muhammad Rihan from room A, would like to give his speech as a second speaker, since he's having some pre-scheduled activity.
Okay, so please, Master of Ceremony, note that. So the first speaker is Muhammad Sadiq, the second one would be Muhammad Rihan. So let me introduce the Master of Ceremony. He's a safety engineer, serving for Kuwait National Petroleum Company, head of publication committee in American Society of Safety Professionals, member of Engineers Welfare Federation, an active member of Association of Muslim Professionals, and Health and Safety and Environment Forum. Please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome speech crafter Muhammad Yusuf.
Thank you very much. Thanks for giving such a wonderful introduction. Before delaying, let me start with the introduction to our speaker. Our first speaker, as Madam has told already, is a very young, enthusiastic speech crafter living in Kuwait from India. He's a student of university, studying first BBA. And his topic for today is Toastmasters. So, and he will be evaluated by Muhammad Shahnawaz. So,
Shah Hussain.
Yeah, he will be evaluated by Mr. Shah Hussain. Is Mr. Shah Hussain there?
Yes,
I'm here. I am here.
So let me welcome our speech crafter, Muhammad Sadiq. Muhammad Sadiq.
Hello, ma'am. Hello everyone, how are you? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, yes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, you are clear.
Okay, so can I start with my speech?
Start, please.
Thank you. So, first of all, good evening everyone, my fellow speech crafters and respected Toastmasters. First of all, I would like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for providing this opportunity for me and everyone else to help us grow. Well, this will be our last session, but that doesn't mean that we stop here. This is just the beginning for us for something better in our lives. Well, that being said, my topic for today is Toastmasters. I wanted to speak on this topic to show my appreciation to our organizers who are always there for us. So, what is Toastmasters? Well, according to Wikipedia, it is a general term for referring to a person in charge of proceeding of an event. So, Toastmasters, what does it teach us? Toastmaster teaches us how to speak properly with confidence, communicate effectively with others. It helps us to be ourselves and open up freely and help us say what we think. We always admire people who can speak without hesitation anywhere. Well, we can be one of them whom people will admire with the help of these sessions. Toastmaster is not only about speaking properly or with confidence, it is much more than that. It brings out emotions, it feelings, and so on. Communication is one of the most important aspects of our life, and a good communicator is more likely to be successful and can convince people. And people love good communicators. We say a reader is a leader, but let me add, a leader is a good communicator who can influence people. In our dynamic, fast changing world, we all should evolve and adapt, and we all should master the art of communication, which is very important nowadays. Well, I'm an extrovert person, but I always get shy by speaking. I always get shy by speaking in front of people, even though I have the confidence. Still, I can't, but it doesn't matter. If we try and fail, because we only learn after we fall and rise. That's how we all should be. Because I have spoken on many stages many times, and to be honest, until and unless we try, we will always be scared to come out of our comfort zones. It's just the adrenaline rush before doing anything. But if we just do it and overcome that step, and we'll just feel, trust me, we'll just feel great, and you'll want to do it more again and again, because it's a great feeling and everyone should experience it. And even if you screw up, it shouldn't matter much because we learn from our mistakes. And your biggest supporter is you. So let anyone think anything and focus on your hard work and try harder because no one is perfect as humans. And of course, these sessions were so helpful for me, and I thank God that I got to know about it through my sister, who is also a speech crafter. In the starting, I was going to join. I was not going to join, but I wanted to improve myself, and it has really helped me. And I hope to be a part of it again and again. Toastmasters is really a wonderful thing. Anyways, in the end, I would like to say that communication is very important, and Toastmasters teach us how to communicate. So, thank you, everyone. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mohammad Sadiq. It was an excellent speech about the
You're
Toastmasters.
welcome.
Very nice to hear. Now, I like to call the second speaker of the day, very enthusiastic, brilliant speaker. Without delay, before introducing him, let me call Mr. Jamshed. He will be evaluating for our today's second speaker. Mr. Jamshed is there?
Yes, sir. Very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Jamshed, you will be evaluating our second speaker.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you.
Yes, friends. Join your hands to welcome our second speaker, Muhammad Rehan. Muhammad Rehan, the stage is yours.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everybody. I'm Muhammad Rehan, pursuing final year MBA from Mumbai, Rajiv Gandhi College of Management. And I would like to discuss about my project, which is related to my academics, as well as it is applicable for our organization for which I am working this project. So could you please allow me to share the screen? I have a presentation to represent.
Yes, you can share, please.
I hope this is visible to all.
Yeah, it's clear.
My screen is visible, sir.
Yeah, no, पहले मैं evaluate.
Yeah, it's visible now.
So the topic is market survey of antiviral paper. So in this, I can say that it is totally related to current situation in current COVID situation, that is a pandemic. For everybody is facing issues in this. So the thought came in my mind that how I can contribute to overcome this pandemic and how I can control the spreading of coronavirus. So I decided to work on a product which is very useful in our day-to-day life. This is anti-COVID paper. In our normal paper, if suppose some infected person touch the surface of that paper, there are more chances of spreading the virus. This is the paper in which if infected person touch the paper, it will be killed by that paper. The virus will be killed by that paper because it is formulated in such a way that it has efficacy to kill the coronavirus. So with this introduction, I can say that the main purpose of this project is to promote this product and spreading the awareness about the corona and to overcome the spread of coronavirus from person to person by touching the surface. This antiviral paper will play a crucial role. So the company for which this product I'm working for, the name of that company is Living Guard Technologies Private Limited, which is located in Navi Mumbai, and it is Swiss-based company. It is now a big brand in anti-corona face mask as well as gloves. They are dealing with many products like air filter, water filter, and many innovative fabrics. So with this, the objective of the study is to gain better understanding of the product, to study market survey, to suggest improvement in already existing strategy. So limitation of this study is I have provided limited time. Because of time constraint, I have to complete this study within a month. Of limited resources available, I have faced many problems. And the third one is business. Everybody knows the scenario of business. Every business is dying. So it is quite difficult to launch a new product into the market. So with this, I made the Google form because nowadays it is quite difficult to meet the people face to face. So I made a Google survey form and I have sent in my contacts and I have collected the data. The data filled by the audience, which was having the age of between 15 to 45 years. And there are students and there are working people who work in healthcare, and there are businessmen also. and I have collected many informations. So I have provided limited time here. So I'm unable to explain each and everything within a 5 minutes. So coming to the next, these are my findings. Many of my respondents are liking the product and they are ready to buy. And the cost they are suggesting, like the cost should be 10 to 20% higher with the normal paper. And I have some suggestions in this project. It should be promoted digitally. It should be promoted with campaigns, and it should be tested easily. If suppose I want to compare the normal paper with the anti-COVID paper, so I should come to know easily what is anti-COVID paper and what is normal paper, and I should be uh, able to differentiate in anti-COVID paper and normal paper. So there are a few learnings from this project. It is not a taboo subject because when I was speaking with my audience, they are not liking, like they are saying like, who wants this product if I am using sanitizer and face mask? I don't need this product. So it is not a taboo subject. We should think about this. People should switch to more hygienic product and awareness of virus and its technique to overcome by using anti-COVID paper. With this, I am ending my presentation. If anyone has any doubt, I will be very happy to answer. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rehan. It was an excellent presentation. And based upon the present pandemic, you have given the presentation. Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. So now, we shall go to the third speech crafter, third speech of our speech crafter. He is our administration assistant, come audio-visual content producer. He has studied in Maulana Azad University, Jodhpur, and he has pursued law from Lucknow University. And the topic what he is going to discuss is today, is detention effective in disciplining students? So the topic is detention effective in disciplining students? So he will be evaluated by the speech crafter, Sumaya. Sumaya, you are there? Miss Sumaya.
I can see Sumaya in the room, but I cannot see Saud. I think he cannot log in. He sent in the group that he's not able to log in. So let's move to the next.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll be going to the next speech crafter. She's a young lady from Kuwait who is a university student studying a very important subject, psychology. So studying the mind of the person. So she likes to read, draw, and write books. And her topic is very important topic, that is health. So we all want to maintain our health. So now she will be evaluated by myself. I'll be evaluating her. So now please give a big round of applause to welcome our next speaker, Miss Sumaya Parveen.
Thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity. Can I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had issues with the network. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I mean to start. Okay. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said to take benefit of 5 before 5, your youth before your old age, your health before your sickness, your wealth before your poverty, your free time before your preoccupation, and your life before your death. A very good evening to my fellow speechcrafters and Toastmasters. All good things must come to an end. It has been a very knowledgeable, informative, and a fun-filled journey. I have learned a lot from all of these amazing people and from these awesome sessions. So, for my last speech today, I've chosen the topic health and its importance in our lives. I thought to myself, this topic is so relatable, not only to me, but to everyone, because we are in the middle of a global pandemic. And also because I got sick a few weeks ago, so I totally understand the meaning and the importance of health now. And I know that we must take care of it. So, what exactly is health? According to the World Health Organization, WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental, emotional, and social well being, and not just merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Health is a resource to support an individual's function in wider society rather than an end in itself. A healthful lifestyle provides the means to lead a full life with meaning and purpose. So now I'm going to be discussing about the different types of health. So mental and physical health are the two most frequently discussed types of health. Spiritual, emotional, and financial health also contribute to overall health and well-being. Medical experts have linked these to lower stress levels and improved mental and physical well-being. So let me talk about physical health a little bit. So a person who has good physical health is likely to have all the bodily functions and processes working at their peak. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest all contribute to good physical health. Looking after your physical health and well being also involves reducing the risk of an injury or a health issue. Let's move on to mental health now, shall we? According to the US Department of Health and Human Services, mental health refers to a person's emotional, social, and psychological well being. Mental health is as important as physical health, and it is a part of our full and active lifestyle. Good mental health is not only categorized by absence of depression, anxiety, or another disorder. Physical and mental health have strong connections. It is important to approach health as a whole rather than a series of separate factors. All types of health are linked, and people should aim for overall well being and balance as they are the keys to good health. Now, let me just talk about the steps that can help you attain wellness just a little bit. So, eating a balanced, nutritious diet is one of those many ways to take good care of yourself. Then, screening for diseases that may prevent a risk, learning to manage stress effectively, engaging in activities that provide purpose, connecting with and caring for other people, maintaining a positive outlook on life, and last but not the least, exercise. At least 150 minutes of exercise a week is essential for everyone, according to the American Heart Association. So, finally, I would like to end my speech with a quote by Mahatma Gandhi. As he said, it is health that is the real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. So, with this, I hope I have imparted important knowledge to you guys, and I hope you will take better care of yourselves and your health. Thank you so much, and have a good evening ahead.
So it was an excellent speech about the health given by our speaker. So we shall all maintain our health by doing all this for 150 minutes a week. Now we shall go to the next speaker. He is working as a HVAC charge hand with KFM. He has done his B in mechanical. And today's topic, he'll be discussing about the health and fitness. So, and he will be evaluated by the speech crafter Miss Tahmina Sheikh. Miss Tahmina Sheikh, you are here?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah. So,
Has just sent me saying
join your
that
hand
disqualified.
to welcome our speaker, engineer Zahid Hussain. Mr. Zahid Hussain. Mr. Zahid Hussain, you are available?
Hello,
Yes, please.
am I audible?
Yeah,
Thanks.
clear. Please go ahead.
Good evening to all present here, my Speechcraft coordinator and Speechcrafters. My name is Zahid Hussain. Currently, I am in Kuwait. Today, I am going to present a speech about health and fitness. First, I will describe health and fitness. Health is a well-being of physical and mental state of a person who has no disease or illness. Now, fitness describes the level of physical activity a person can do on a day-to-day basis. An average healthy person can do all their daily work in a generally positive state of mind. A healthy person can do everything if he puts his mind to it. But on other side, a sick person cannot carry out their daily task without being exhausted. It is also a challenge for a weak person to have a positive outlook in every aspect of life. There is a common proverb that is health is wealth. Means if you are physically healthy, then you are wealthy in your life. In this time, corona pandemic situation, it's become complicated to have a positive outlook in life. We are stuck at home most of the day because of fully lockdown. So we must strive to maintain a healthy body by doing physical activities at home. Now today I will share my stories. When I entered in Kuwait in 2019 on working visa, at that time I was 61 kg and height 6 foot. I was very lean. So I decided to join gym, but there was a problem. My accommodation is in Sadadia and it is out of city. There is no workout center. This area is not developed. So I started workout at home to keep our body fit. I bought a dumbbell and a yoga mat and start exercise and follow proper diet of healthy food. Now my weight is according to my height. I personally advise you that if you want to start workout, then please do under trainer guidance. If not possible, then I strongly recommended that download a home workout apps, because initially there was no guidance, so I got terrible back pain. But now, alhamdulillah, I am well. One more thing, I will say that gaining weight is not always bad thing, but too much weight gain may lead to obesity. You know, obesity people have a high risk of diabetes and heart disease. And also try to drink an adequate amount of water, which is 8 glass or a 4 liter daily, because water flushes out the toxins from our body, and water also controls our rate of hunger and prevent us from overeating. That's my topic. Thank you. Over to you.
Yeah, excellent topic. So health, and you are given the tips at home itself. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Last, very enthusiastic speaker for today. He will be evaluated by our speech crafter, Mr. Nasruddin Parker. Mr. Nasruddin Parker, you are there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. So now join your hands to welcome Mr. Jamshed Khan. Jamshed Khan, the stage is yours.
Very good evening, all. Do you think public speaking is an easy task? Remember, every professional was once an amateur, and every master started as a beginner. During my school days, I was enrolled for typing classes. Yes, I'm going to narrate one incident that happened with me. The instructor of the typing institute, he pulled me to the stage and he told me to give a speech. I got panicked. I don't know what to talk. I was just looking here and there. Then the whole audience started laughing after some time. I ran away from the stage. So when I went back to my home, I was just recollecting the scenario, what has happened. Then again, I said, no, I will do it again. I will try to give a speech in a better way. Then finally, I got a chance. There was one debate competition with a lot of full of audience, full of auditorium. And that time I performed, I was having much enthusiasm, so I performed very well. But due to some reasons, I failed. Then the other judges who were there for that occasion, they told me that you did excellent job. Your speech was excellent, but there is some problem. But I know the problem because that organizer of the program was having some family grudge. So that's why I failed again. So I did not give up. After that, again, I start preparing for my speeches. Then when I was in 8th standard, I participated in so many competitions like essay writing, as well as you can say this memory contest and elocution, as well as storytelling and recitation. That is poem recitation. So I used to get first and second prizes, almost 5 or 6 prizes in 8th standard. Again in 9th standard, I bagged 5 to 6 prizes. Even in 10th standard, I got 6 prizes. So after that, my enthusiasm level was high. When I joined my engineering, that time also I participated in so many debate competitions from Bangalore University, where all Bangalore University engineering colleges used to participate in the competition. I bagged so many prizes in that also. So like this, so what I feel is public speaking is very important, and it gives you a lot of confidence, and it gives you how to deal with the people. It gives in a confidence so that you can speak fluently, you can interact with the people, and you can communicate your ideas in a better way. So with this, I came to a conclusion that a journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. So dear friends, public speaking gives you, sorry for that, it teaches you in all, whatever the field you are in, it teaches you how to deal with that particular field. Like if you are in teaching field, you will be a good teacher if you are having good communication. So with this, I would like to quote again, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Excellent speech, Mr. Jamshed. It was a very nice topic which you have selected. And the quoting, which the thing what you quoted, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with single step. So it was really very good, interesting topic which you have selected. So mashallah, today our first topic is about the Toastmasters, and the last topic it's also about the communication tool itself. So in the end, before handing over, I like to quote a saying of think you have all heard about him. Very in Europe, he has done the little bit of science from God, from Ishwar. Science. The more knowledge of philosophy, Allah, close to Ishwar. So we have just done the sample in the Speechcraft program. So to know more, we have to enroll in any one of the Toastmaster club. Then only we can get the complete knowledge. We can see what actually is the fruit. So now just we have tasted it. If you want to have the complete fruit, if you want to join any one of the club, then only we'll know what is Toastmasters. Thank you for giving such a good opportunity for me. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Speechcrafter Muhammad Yusuf. Thank you for your introduction and for handling this segment of the prepared speeches. Now, today we are having something different. Today we are going to vote for the best speaker.
Again, apologize for the interruption, Toastmaster Hanan.
Yes.
One of our Speechcraft members, Speechcrafter Akib Aman, would like to deliver his speech. Would you please allow him to deliver the speech for today's session?
Because we are on time.
Okay.
I don't know, because now it is what we are supposed to finish this segment by 7:14. So it's now 7:15.
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay.
Maybe we can cut short from the table topic. It's your decision.
Timer, Toastmaster Vishal, do we spare additional of 2 to 3 minutes? Is there any possibility to extend our meeting?
Yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. We'll cut down on the table topic session.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Timer, Toastmaster Vishal, and my fellow coordinator, Toastmaster Hanan Haloush. So, our Speechcrafter Akib Aman would like to deliver his speech for today's session, and I would like to hand over the meeting to our MC, Speechcrafter Muhammad Yusuf.
Yeah, can I interrupt here? Sumaya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, please, can you evaluate the Speechcrafter Akib? Because you were supposed to have an evaluator on this meeting.
Okay, so the one who's going to be speaking right now, that person, right?
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so please, sorry, Speechcrafter Muhammad Yusuf, so that we can cut time. Go ahead, Speechcrafter Akib Aman. You have 3 to 5 minutes. Just pay attention to the timer.
So my topic for the day is leadership. So starting, whenever I saw Dhananjay Heterachi, I also thought I see something in me, but no one else saw it. Whenever I heard Mohammad Kahtani, I also felt that there was power in my words, but power in words, but not in mind. Whenever I saw Darren Tay, I also felt maybe I could try wearing my underwear outside my pants, but I didn't have the guts to do that on stage. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and Speechcrafters. I had a dream. I wanted to be on stage and I wanted to speak. I wanted to speak so that people would listen. But there was only one problem. Whenever I went on stage, my body shivered and my heart raced like a Ferrari, but my words came out like a moped. Around 8 years ago, I was sitting in my classroom in Jubail, Saudi Arabia, sleeping through my history class as most of us do. And a guy comes in to deliver some pamphlets of this youth leadership program, which was being conducted by Global Toastmasters Jubail. And as a really good backbencher, I was paying attention on everything else except the class. The guy passed the pamphlets to me and asked me to distribute it to the class later after the class. After the class, I read the pamphlets and kept it aside, knowing that I had a great fear of speaking in front of an audience. When I went back home, my father asked me, "Have you seen this new speaking programs that's about to be conducted? You should definitely join." Initially, it sounded a bit funny: Toastmasters, icebreakers, leadership, etc. But I decided to attend the first meeting. The day came, I was fully prepared. I even got a nice haircut before it and whatnot. In short, I had the entire speech prepared, everything. And I went on stage and I shivered. It completely backfired. I left the mic, dropped it on stage, and ran off the stage. Many speeches later, I finally overcame the fear of speaking on stage. And it was over. It made me feel weird that I'm feeling weird about a random program which I knew was weird, but I didn't want it to end. Later, after everything was over in the youth leadership program, after my class 10th examination, I was sent off to a boarding school in Dehradun, where everything I thought I was taught made sense. My 9-point CGPA didn't help as much as the public speaking course I joined. I was able to survive in that different environment just because I knew how to communicate with people, how to handle a crowd. I've never handled a crowd of people which I've never even met. A year passed and I was promoted to class 12. And the day of investiture came, where there was a new student body to be elected. And I was expecting nothing and just chatting around with my best friends and fooling around in the open air theater. And out of nowhere, my name was called. And to my surprise, I didn't even hear my name being called. So my friends went up and said, "Dude, your name's being called up." And I didn't believe it even then. And the headmaster called up my name again. And I was surprised. What happened? And to my surprise, I was the new house captain. I didn't even knew. Without extending further, I'd like to conclude by saying that everything we do, everything we go through in life has such a huge impact on our life that even we're not aware of sometimes. And it plays such an important role in shaping us for the future. For example, when a potter starts, he starts with a clay mold, which has no shape at all. And then he molds it into a form of art. Basically, that's what life does to us. It shapes us for the future and helps us along. I'd end up my speech by saying that leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. And I wish all the Speechcrafters to further extend what's being taught to us. And we hope that we help our community as far as you guys have done to us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Speechcrafter Akib Amin. Coming at the end, but you concluded with a very nice conclusion. Thank you very much. So let us call the timer so that Toastmaster Vishal can give us the time report for all the speakers.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Hanan. All the speakers except Speechcrafter Mohammad Rehan, A4, has clocked 5 minutes and 49 seconds. That is 19 seconds after the time delay penalty. Rest everybody has qualified.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Toastmaster teaches us the time management, to pay attention to the time, and the time allocated for the speech was 3 to 5 minutes maximum. So let us vote. Are we ready? Who's going to call for the vote? Toastmaster Shiraz?
Yes, we are ready. So there are 5 speakers. I'll repeat the names.
Yes.
Speechcrafter Sadiq, Speechcrafter Sumaya, Speechcrafter Zahid, Speechcrafter Jamshid, and Speechcrafter Akib. As Speechcrafter Rehan is over the time, he is not qualified for the voting, right?
No, yeah, we'll give him, today is our last session, so we'll give him a bonus. We'll include him in the vote, no problem.
Okay, okay.
Next time he will pay attention to the time.
So I will start the voting now. Polling. You all can vote. All the speech.
Sorry, you said how many speakers?
6 speakers.
Yes.
I have launched the poll. Speech crafters, guess you all can vote. %70 voted.
Five more to vote.
Vote will end in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vote in. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and we'll be announcing the results at the end of our meeting after the general evaluation segment. Thank you very much. Now it is time for our second segment, which is the table topic session. And I'm having a marvelous Toastmaster, a supporter at all levels. If you want him to support you in any role, he's always there for you. Yes, yes, I will do it. This is always his answer whenever you ask him to do that speech, to do that role. He's always there for you, and I value his contribution to all Toastmasters. Everyone can vouch for that. Please help me welcome our amazing Toastmaster, one of my Group B mentors, Toastmaster Mazharul Haq.
Thank you, Speechcraft Coordinator Toastmaster Hanan and Toastmaster Sairam, Santosh. Thanks a lot. And good evening to all of you, all my Speechcraft, lovely Speechcrafters. I love them from my heart and soul. They're here. And I hope you all are ready for the table topic session. I am super excited to introduce you with the table topics. As you may be knowing, this table topic session is to improve the art of improvisation, is to help us to think on our feet. This is going to improve listening, organizing, and delivering of thoughts on any given topic. I'm not going to ask you anything. I'm going to show you pictures and you can speak whatever you want for the allocated time, that is for 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, we will show you the green. At 1.5 minutes, we will show you the yellow card. At 2 minutes, we will show you the red card. Thank you, timer. Make sure you speak till you see the green card. And please remain within the allocated time. With that note, let me start some volunteers, please. Are you ready? Please raise your hands and unmute yourself.
Yes, I am Shaus and I'm ready.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Shah Hussain. Thanks a lot.
I am ready as well.
Thanks a lot, Jamshid Saab. Thanks a lot. I appreciate. Let me just share my screen. Can you see it, Shah Hussain? So, Speechcraft Shah Hussain, can you see it?
No, still I'm not able to see a screen. Just 1 second, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can see.
Yeah. You also can see on the left-hand side. There are too many. If suppose you are unable to speak, yeah.
Oh, there, left-hand side actually.
Up to you. Yeah. Whichever feel like okay for you, you can speak.
Shall I take this topic?
Sure, sure. First, Shah Hussain, you will go.
Yes, actually, this is my topic, the sitting man with a book.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you pin the timer, Shah Hussain sir? Did you pin the timer?
Yes, just 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, timer.
Yeah, your time is 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, let's start timer, please.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, here in this picture, one man is sitting and taking a book in right hand, and from left hand he is asking something. Might be he is distracted by some means. Actually, he is sitting and studying, and also he is keeping too much books behind him. It means that, as per it's my opinion, might be I'm wrong. This person can be an organized person. By way of looking like this, it seems not organized. Actually, if we will not organized in any aspects, we will not achieve the result. And mainly for the study, we should require our everything shall be in proper and organized way, so that we can get into the details, and we can concentrate ourselves to produce the result. To use our quality time, also organized, disciplined, and sincerity is the most important thing. Hence, distractions can become easily if we are not organized. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Shah Hussain sir, expressing your thoughts and your views. Thanks a lot. Who is the next? Let me just tell you a few things about this guy. He's from South Africa, and this guy, instead of begging, he's collecting the books and reading the books and giving the reviews to the passerby. If they want, they can purchase the book. So instead of begging, he started the innovative way of giving the overviews of the books. Anybody is there for Jamshed Khan sir? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very much here.
Yeah. Can you see this one, second picture? If you wish, you also can see the left-hand side. A lot of pictures are there. If you want to speak on anyone, you can go ahead, please.
I can select any one of them, right?
Yes, sure. Up to you. Did you pin the time? Timer, did you pin the timer, Jamshed Khan sir? Yeah, please go ahead. Start.
Can I start now?
Sure. Please go ahead. Pin the timer, please. Yeah.
I am selecting this one. Watch.
All four, you can speak on all four. You can speak on all four. No, it's a one slide.
I'm selecting watch now.
Sure, please.
Yeah. Actually, watch means time. Time is very important in our life. Importance of time can be measured with a person who is running short of time. Time gives us punctuality. That means if you are following the time, you will be punctual. Punctuality is a discipline. Each and every person should be punctual. He should follow the timings, or he should be in time if he has given an appointment or he want to meet someone. Because there is a saying that time is money. It shows that how important is time in our life. So if you follow the timings, you will be respected in the society, which is very important aspect. Wherever, in whichever field you are, the time plays an important role. If you are a teacher, or else a student, or businessman, time matters a lot. Because time for businessmen, time is money. Each and every second is important for them. they can either gain or lose if they are not in time or if they don't follow the timings. That is very important. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Very nicely said. Time and tide wait for no one. But let me just tell you about this particular picture. When I was searching about an innovative way of advertisement, I come across this beautiful way of how the people are now advertising. See the McDonald's, how they are just painting on the road because people, nobody can touch the paper nowadays. So just they go one ahead step, and now they're painting on the road so that anybody can remember the road by the name of McDonald's. See the way how innovative they are. Can anybody else is there? Anybody? Any please come. Yeah, somebody raising the hand. Taimana Sheikh, are you there?
Yes, Mazhar sir, I'm here. I'm here.
Sure, please.
Sir, I would like to go for the fifth one.
Sure, fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Please.
Okay. The picture is showing very smiling face. First of all, it's a family. Family plays a very important role in today's life. Everybody is busy in mobile. Family sitting together in a room, but they are not talking with each other. Because of this, mobile play a very important role. Everybody is keep on busying their stuff. Students are learning from the mobile. Parents are like engaging themselves in business activity and something like that. But when we keep our phone, when we keep our work aside and give a full time to our family, we'll get this sort of a picture. Very smiling, very energetic, spending full time with your family, no worries, going out. And once more thing, it could be like picture. A picture can see many people can see a picture with their own perspective. I can see, like, I can relate with the exercising part as well, because this whole family is in the morning going for the exercise. Because exercise play a very important role. When we go for the exercise in the morning, it will give boost up energy for the whole day, and it will make our mind body fit and fine too, so that we can handle each and everything easily. So according to me, this could be our picnic spot as well as the exercise part. The both thing can go hand in hand, and we can spend our time rather spending with the gadgets and all those stuff which we are around. But enjoying nature is also very important these days, because nature give us many things to learn, and with the help of nature we can like enjoy it, and we can make ourselves calm and cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, speech crafter Tahmina, because today our two speech crafter, they gave the speech about health. You nicely.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Do we have the time, the timer, or still we have time?
Yeah, one more, please. Toastmaster.
Sure. Yeah.
Shall I go for the fourth picture? Muhammad Yusuf with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
This one?
Okay. Yeah. Fourth picture.
Oh, yeah. This is the one, right?
Fourth picture. No, fourth picture.
Fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one? Yeah.
Yeah, this picture.
Sure, please. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Did you pin the timer, speech crafter Muhammad Yusuf?
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
I can manage.
Yeah, please. Go ahead. Yeah, sure.
This picture, it is showing that the child, when takes birth, see, like either a male child or a female child. Like the child, when it takes birth, it comes to this world crying, and the whole world is laughing. They are enjoying that the child has taken birth. So when the child goes to the school, he gets the same education, either male child or female child. The education is very important. According to this one of the Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam, he just prayed to Allah that God, give me, I want to become a king. Then immediately Allah Ta'ala sent the messenger giving 3 things to him. 1, the respect, the wealth, and third is education. So Sulaiman alayhi salam, when he saw all the three, he selected education. Then the messenger told the wealth and the respect to come back with him. Then both of them, they said, my Allah has told us wherever the education goes, we have to go along with him. So friends, like either a boy or a girl, or either a gentleman or a lady, it is the same, both are equal to get the education, both are equal in getting the rights. Everywhere, in every step of the male and female, both should be equal. They have to balance themselves to come up to be successful in life. So nowhere we have to think that.
We cannot hear you clearly, especially after Muhammad Yusuf. Please come closer to the mic, please.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, please.
So as I was telling this one, like the story of Prophet, like the education, when it is taken the education by him, the respect and the wealth, the messenger said, come with me. He has not taken you. Then the education goes, we have to go along with education. So that is the thing what Allah has made as the wealth and the education will go hand in hand with the yeah. So thanks for giving this opportunity. So there is no difference between the male and female. So we have to respect each other. Thank you.
Very rightly said. Thanks a lot, Speechcraft Muhammad Yusuf. Nicely said. And that's still was a timer. Still we have a time or it's finished?
No. Toastmaster, I think we're done.
Yeah.
We are done.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. And we heard all your thoughts. Well said. And over to you, Toastmaster Hanan Haloush.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this amazing segment, Toastmaster Mazharul Haq. Now we move on to our third segment, which is the general evaluation. And I would like to call the distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal, because he's going to take this forward and will be calling all the evaluators. Then he will be giving his general evaluation. DTM Rajesh Venugopal, please, the stage is yours.
Good evening, Speechcrafters, Speechcraft coordinators, especially Toastmaster Hanan and Toastmaster Sai. While I will save a lot of my evaluation for during my report, I would like to congratulate all the speakers and quickly try to bring my team, who is also equally prepared as the speakers. So I will start with, I just need Toastmaster Hanan's help. If you could just, because I know there were some changes. So I think
Yes.
it's Toastmaster Sumaya is what, Speechcrafter Sumaya will go first, right?
No, we have Shah Hussain first evaluating.
Shah Hussain, yes. So Speechcrafter Shah Hussain, let the evaluation team show their magic. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Congratulations for respected Toastmasters, special guests, and fellow Speechcrafters. And from the bottom of corner of my heart, Mrs. Hanan and Mr. Sairam, sir. Appreciates. And today we are in concluding finale. Good evening to everyone. My name is Shah Hussain, and today my responsibility is to evaluate Speechcrafters Muhammad Sadiq. Muhammad Sadiq, might be you are here. Muhammad Sadiq. Ma'am, shall I proceed or?
Yes, please. Yes, proceed. It is recorded, so we can send him the recording. No problem.
Okay, actually, I saw tremendous improvement in Speechcrafter, my fellow Muhammad Sadiq. In up to last speech, he was sitting and delivering his speech. But today I saw him that he was standing, and his last comment he has already implemented. Second point, I saw a tremendous improvement in his hand movement while he was delivering his speech. And of course, his topic was the Toastmasters. It's an excellent topic and opportunity. Means, but today we are in finale, and he selected this topic is also one of the best thing. As per my opinion, actually, area of improvement is actually what I feel that he's saying that I am shy by speaking. Actually, once we are once we are delivering our speech in front of publics, and if we will explore or we will express that we have some difficulty, then I think connectivity will be lost, because people, they came here to listen and enjoy. Second thing, actually looking somewhere and eye contact I couldn't able to see. Next, he should put some body movement also, so that it will be more effective and he can connect with the public. Most important thing, actually, the topic is Toastmasters. That's why what I was expecting, that it should be in very effective and best concluding end. And vocal variety should be added, because this speech is related to vocal variety. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Appreciates for opportunity to me over here. Thanks a lot. Good evening to all of you.
Thank you, Speechcrafter Shah Hussain. That was real energy which I saw there. Now, may I take the next evaluator name? That would be Speechcraft. Just give me 1 second, please. Is it Mohammed Yusuf, Toastmaster Hanan?
It is Jamshid Khan evaluating Muhammad Rehan. I've sent you in the chat.
Perfect. So, Speechcrafter Jamshid Khan.
Yes, sir.
Come over and over to you.
Okay, thank you, sir. My fellow speechcrafter, Rehan, are you there? Muhammad Rehan? Are you there?
He may be traveling, but you can go on, Speechcrafter Jamshid.
Okay, fine. Thank you, sir. And let me tell, Muhammad Rehan, your pacing was good and even pausing was okay. But the thing is, my sincere advice to you, regarding your background, always keep your background as simple as possible. Otherwise, if your background is not good, your audience will get distracted. If your background is nice and simple enough, they'll be focused towards you. So, and one more advice to you regarding camera. While you're giving your presentation, your cameras was off, I believe. Right, sir? Sairam? Toastmaster Sairam, I'm right?
Please go on, Speechcrafter Jamshid. No issue.
Yeah.
Let's go on.
So, when you are communicating, when you are giving a speech, it is very important that your camera should be on. Otherwise, we can't see gestures and postures. As well as we can't see your body language, eye contact, and facial expressions as well. Okay. So, and one more important thing is to maintain the timings, as the timer told. It is very important for a speaker to maintain the timings. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be an evaluator.
Well done, Speechcrafter Jamshid Khan. Now, we would have, is it Tamima Sheikh, Toastmaster Hanan?
It is Muhammad Yusuf for Sumaya. You cannot see your chat?
I can see. Okay, just give me 1 second, please. Okay. So it is, give me 1 second.
It is Muhammad Yusuf for Sumaya.
Yeah, Mohammed, Speechcrafter Mohammed Yusuf, can we have you on the screen, please? Over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving this opportunity to evaluate Miss Arvind. So, mashallah, it was amazing. It was, she quoted the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this one, and then she told about the WHO, the physical, mental, social, and well-being also, and the meaning and purpose also she explained. It is really the informative speech, and she gave the different types also, the steps also. Then finally, she said that health is wealth. Okay, really, it was an excellent speech and very informative speech. The steps for the improvement, like what I suggest for her is like changing of tone. Really, it makes the audience the difference. Like if you raise the tone or if you lower your tone, then the people will try to capture, it brings the interest for the people, and try to give more of gestures. So that will be very much helpful for you. So that's the steps for improvement. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohammed Yusuf. Now, the next evaluation would be speech crafter, as per the list, speech crafter Shah Hussain. Is that correct, Toastmaster Hanan?
No, it is Tahmina Sheikh.
Tahmina Sheikh, perfect. Okay. So, speech crafter Tahmina Sheikh, may I have your evaluation, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster Venugopal Krishna. Rajesh Venugopal. I am so sorry. Rajesh Venugopal. My target speaker is Mohammad Zahid Hussain. Are you there, Zahid Hussain? I can see you. Yes. So first of all, I would like to evaluate your speech into 3 segments. Firstly, first segment is like you have used a good vocabulary in your speech, and your topic selection was very wonderful, because in today's life everybody is sitting and everybody is busy in the laptop, but nobody is thinking of whether they are going to get like negative impact on their body or not. I can say that when there is a will, there is a way, and you have proved right, because you yourself experiment this whole thing into you were not finding any gym, but though that was not an obstacle in front of you, you have like find another alternative for yourself, and you have started because that was a passion that you wanted to work on yourself. That is a very nice thing. And you have mentioned one word into your speech which I was like touched, because whenever I visit you have to drink at least 8 bottle of water, and that is a very good thing, because water is very must, and we are not keeping that thing in mind, because when we are busy in doing thing, our mama, our father is going to remind us, have you drink water, have you drink water? No, we don't drink such water. That is a very good thing which I have observed. And during your speech you have maintained your eye contact with the audience. That is a very good thing you did. Another thing, you were smiling whole the speech. That is a very good impact being on the audience. Like all these things, I would like to say that it will give you a immense pleasure to improve on your futuristic speech. Another thing, like as far as area of improvement, see, everybody wants to learn. Learning has no end. Even from the starting from the child till the end, we have to learn. And once we start learning, that will give a immense pleasure from inside. So area of improvement from my side, whenever like instead of your if I would keep myself into your shoes, I can stand and I can deliver my speech in the next time, and I will try to use my hands with the audience, so that audience will get engaged with my speech. I will use some gesture, some postures, and another thing, like what you can what we I can do, like I can ask some question with my audience. Are you doing exercise? Are you doing that? Are you doing this? So that it will keep audience engaging. So all these things from my end. And uh, your eye contact was very good, but try to learn those speech whatever you want to learn from now onward, because you will keep on seeing the your screen, I guess. That is a good thing, but you will improve, I know that. Thank you so much.
Speechcraft Tahima, that was a quality evaluation, I must say. Now, the next speechcrafter who would be coming for evaluation would be speechcrafter Jamsheed Khan, who would be evaluating speechcrafter Nasruddin Parker. Speechcrafter Jamsheed Khan, over to you.
Over to Nasruddin Parker, okay? I am evaluating.
Nasruddin Parker, sorry.
Yeah,
Over
today
to
I will.
Nasruddin Parker.
Yes, yes.
Sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Rajesh Venugopal. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the most impressive part of engineer Jamshed Ahmad Khan Saab's speech is never give up. He's tried once, twice, thrice, but he never stopped. Even in the schooling time or after in college time, he tried to involve in many contests. He has some failure, so he improve his failure. This is one thing. Second thing, he has a key message. Key message what he gave: public speaking is very important, and it gives you confidence and how to deal with people, which finally will improve our communication, and we can present our idea better. So, Engineer Jamshed, very nice. What you drafted the speech very properly, and it is there is a clarity also. There is a audience awareness also, because all we are coming here for the public speaking things, and also the interest is there. One area of improve, just I will say, is about the eye contact and about the vocal variety. In example, when we are saying something about bad things or some failures, so our voice should be some slower and lower. So this is a thing. Thank you. Over to you, Mr. Rajesh.
That's nice. Speechcrafter Nasruddin Parker, good job with your evaluation. The last evaluator would be Speechcrafter Sumaya, who would be evaluating Speechcrafter Akib Aman. Speechcrafter Sumaya, over to you, please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal, for the opportunity. Good evening, fellow Speechcrafters and Toastmasters. So the person I'm going to be evaluating is Speechcrafter Akib. So first of all, let me be honest, this is my first time doing an evaluation, and I myself am a student who is still learning, so I'm not that experienced. And also I haven't seen Toastmaster Akib's progress over the sessions. This is my first time listening to him, but I really liked his speech. It was really relatable as a student. He said that he wanted to speak and he wanted people to listen. You loved the stage, and the stage was yours today, and we, the audience, actually really did listen and pay attention to your speech. You know, this reminds me of a quote from APJ Abdul Kalam, who once said that the best brains of the nation may be found on the last benches of the classroom. And I think you are an incredible speaker and you have a bright future ahead of you, so all the best to you. So I really liked that you talked about your past and how public speaking was a thing for you and how it has inspired you. And now let me move on to some of the areas where you can improve, like constructive criticism. Again, I'm not that experienced, but this is just my, feedback from what I could, gather today. So just apply a bit more vocal variety. Again, this is something that we all have to, work on. A few gestures here and there, then a bit of eye contact. And I know time is of great essence, but pacing should be a little bit slowed down. I speak fast as well when I'm nervous, so I think that's a problem that I face as well. So just slow down a little bit, because there were areas where I couldn't understand. But then again, when we are nervous, we don't really know what we're doing. But I don't know if you were nervous or not, because because you looked very confident, and you managed to speak on time. Like your timing was good, it was perfect. And also a little bit about the posture, just be a bit more upright. Like your posture was a bit relaxed. Now I know this was not a formal speech, but still those are some of the areas that I found that you can improve. But overall I'd say like you did a great job. So yeah, well done. Thank you everyone.
Well done, Speechcraft Sumaya. So I think that was an overall conclusion of all the evaluations which we have. Toastmaster Hanan might get more emotional because, as we progress towards the end of the Speechcraft sessions, there are two people, Hanan and Sairam, who are so attached to it. So normally it happens that you don't want it to end, sort of. Now, I think we'll go to a report, Toastmaster Hanan and Toastmaster Sai. Perfect. Right. Speechcrafters, how are you all doing today? How did you do today in terms of evaluation? What do you think? I will put it in like 2 words: quality evaluation. There is a lot of potential. I've attended many Speechcraft sessions, right? There are some sessions which we know there are some really quality potential Toastmasters coming up. And I must say this Speechcraft session of yours has bundles of potential, bundles of Speechcrafters who can go ahead and make a difference in the community as the next Toastmasters. So all you need to do is buck up and start your journey as Toastmasters, right? Coming to my evaluation. Now, before you do an evaluation, you need to understand you have only 3 minutes to make an impact, right? Three and a half, the 30 seconds grace. So this means that that's the only minute you have to, to put your points across. Do not waste time in thanking people. Do not waste time in telling that it's a first time evaluation. My request to you is get on to the job. There are some people who mention quotes in their evaluation. Quality Toastmasters miss that, right? This shows the kind of potential you can put in the moment you start your evaluations independently. Start with anything, a quote, a story, a background of the whole speech which impacted you. Take 20 seconds and get onto it. What is an evaluation is you are telling the speaker a couple of points on what they did well and couple of points where they could have done better. Now this you will evaluate based on the kind of speaker you have. Sometimes some speakers are not prepared. It's not that they're not good speakers. Maybe they had a bad day. So maybe their impact of the speech is not much. So focus on putting improvements. There are some speakers who are really quality. You will really struggle to find even slight mistakes in their speech. Not mistakes, but corrections in their speech. So focus on the best parts, the positive points. Balance it out. Make it the way you want it. End of the day, you need to feel it and you need to just say what you felt it because you are part of the audience. The moment you relate to it, everybody will relate the same way as you related. So bring your energy out. What you felt, push it across, right? And what you felt could have been improved, that's what your correction areas are. Now, today, if I summarize, many of you you did not waste your improvement session because most of your improvements are all about having a good background. Very good. Normally you should keep a plain background. That's the best way because the attention is on you. It's not on something in the background, sort of. Then many people spoke about gestures. Wow. Some people spoke about vocabulary, topic selection. That shows how minutely you observe the speech, right? Eye contact. Then the body language. Some people had used stand erect. You need to stand and look at the audience. So these are some very nice points which came across, right? Focus on these. You don't need to put 10 improvements. Just focus on 3, 2, 3. That's it. Because the speaker cannot really take a lot of points for improvement. So just stick it to 3 points and start using different words. You don't need to use a face or a hand. Okay. This is gestures. This is body language. Play it out. Okay. Use some interesting words and make that impact to the speaker. Start positively, bring that difference, and then push the improvement across. Improvements, please do not be critical, right? It demotivates the speaker. So just try to be as normal as possible. The way you're speaking to a friend, make a friendly evaluation, and that will eventually bring a difference in the speaker. Overall, if I could say, your job is to bring a difference in that speaker, right? Do it well, okay? Enjoy the evaluation part. Now, overall, I was there at 6:25. There was a gentleman named Toastmaster Sai, the president of Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club, helping each and every speech crafter with slight technical issues. Keep the laptop up, look into the camera. Then came Hanan. She was on the phone, engaging me. Are you ready? Is everything okay? And Hanan has this touch of really been pushing. But what a wonderful job! The 6 sessions was thoroughly a quality session, a very informative one, and kudos Toastmaster Sai and Toastmaster Hanan. Leaders. I see leaders in you. Go ahead, take the next step, okay, and try to focus more on leadership levels now. There's a lot of potential for leadership in you. Now, overall, well done, well conducted. Table topics, I loved it. Photos and images creates, let me put it like pictures create, helps you create a lot of imagination. So well done, table topic master. You just blew me away with that. Overall, I think these are the only points I could summarize because eventually I wanted to focus on the evaluation part. Let me now hand it back to the organizers. I enjoyed thoroughly. Thank you for making me a part of Speech Crafters. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Rajesh. When I asked you to become the GE of the last session, I was spot on. Why? Because you are the top of the evaluators, an excellent summarization of all the 6 sessions, all the evaluation, amazing recommendation given to all the evaluators. Thank you very much. We learn a lot from you, TTM Raji. Thank you. Now, before we move on to our next session, let us call for the timer report for the evaluators.
Good evening, DTM.
Yes, Toastmaster
Yes, everybody has qualified for the evaluator except Nasruddin Parker, who fell short of 15 seconds for the minimum qualification.
Okay, so Speechcrafter, again, we'll give you this time, no problem. We'll give you a chance. So please let us vote for the best evaluator. Are we ready, Toastmaster Shiraz?
Yes, there are 6 evaluators: Speechcrafter Shah, Speechcrafter Jamshid, Speechcrafter Yusuf, Speechcrafter Tahmina, Speechcrafter Nasruddin, and Speechcrafter Sumaya. And I'm launching the poll now. %68% voted. Few more remaining. Poll will end in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now it is time for our last education session for the Speechcraft program. When I thought about this educational presentation, only one person came to my mind. She is a friend. She is a close friend of mine. She was the reason for me to join Toastmasters. She pursued me for like 2 years or something. Hanan, you need to join Toastmasters. And then an incident happened, and then I joined Toastmasters. See, she's a very passionate person, a very passionate Toastmaster. When she puts something in her mind to do in Toastmasters, she do it. Why? Because she believes in Toastmasters. She believes a Toastmaster environment can do anything for you, but if you put the effort and the time, you'll evolve into a different person. And She is that person to help and support and mentor, coach, do everything you ask. She's a colleague also at my work, and I really enjoy working with her. Please help me welcome past District 20 Director, distinguished Toastmaster, Wafa Salman. The stage is yours.
Wow, thank you very much, Hanan, for that beautiful introduction that goes from your heart and it reaches my heart. Good evening, speech crafters, and a beautiful, full of love good evening for Desert Pioneer coordinators, members, and the whole club. That club, I cannot say no to this club, and definitely I cannot say no to Hanan. So how to say it? We will learn today how we can select the proper words and what's the importance of those words. I will give you lots of examples and we will have lots of questions that I want you to step in and tell me this is this, this is that. So we will learn by doing. Are you ready? Great. So how to say it? First, have you ever find that your audience need a dictionary to decipher your speeches? When I say decipher, it means, as a computer engineer, it means decoding and coding. If we speak and we found that our audience need a dictionary, it means we are using the wrong language and we are talking to the wrong audience. And definitely we will not be understood and our message will not be received. If you speak like an encyclopedia, it's no fun. We need to talk from heart, like you see the introduction that I've been introduced with, instead of the formal introduction. It's a sweet, get to the point and introduce the person. So it's enough. Now, if we will to know today about, I want one of the audience to read, one of the speech crafter to read this sentence in front of you. Hanan, you will control who's raising his hand and whatever.
Yes, sure, no problem.
Okay.
Yes, Tehmina, please go ahead.
Yes. Women without her man is nothing.
Can you make your voice higher?
Women without her man is nothing.
And what does that mean, Tehmina?
It simply means that women doesn't have their identity without that man.
Absolutely. And definitely that's not right. Now I want a gentleman to read the second sentence. And to this sentence, I added a semicolon and a comma. And I want a gentleman to read this sentence.
Shah Hussein, go for it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Yes, Shah, go.
Muted.
Mute. Okay. A woman without her man is nothing.
What does that mean?
This means that her man is nothing. This means a man is nothing.
Without a woman.
Without woman.
No offensive. Men are 50% and women are 50%. It's not about this, but the idea is here to tease you and tell you a semicolon and a comma can change the meaning to the opposite. So it's not about writing the words. It's the same words. We did not change any words, but we put pause, short pause, and long pause, and that changed the whole meaning. So how we say it make the meaning different. Do you agree? Okay. So Mark Twain said, if you want me to give you a 2-hour presentation, I'm ready today. If you want only a 5-minute speech, it will take me 2 weeks to prepare. And that will tell you that the shorter the time is, the less jargon you have to kick out of your speech to make the message reach your audience. That's what Mark Twain said, and we all believe in it. When we are writing a speech, you have learned how to write speech, you have learned how to use your body. Now, when we are writing speech, we have to select the proper words that make us convey our message clearly. We have to avoid few words like always, all, like all men don't understand, or all women don't know how to drive. And that question will tell you, are you sure all women, all women? Have you met all women on this earth? So that's exaggeration. And that will make you away from your target. Don't go with the all, always, must, is, like he is silly, or he is whatever. Here you are putting yourself in a corner that the meaning will not reach properly, and you will be misunderstood. There are two things very important. First, you have to choose the word which appeal to the senses. And that's how you make a descriptive language. You have to say something that I can visualize. I saw the sun shining and the birds flipping their wings under the sunbeams. So when I'm saying this sentence, you try to see a picture as if you are drawing the picture from my words. If your words should smell, that rotten apple, so you can see that, oh, or that beautiful perfume. Sound, you have to make sure that you will tell the people how to sound things, or how they can listen to, or how they can hear to. And taste, it was yummy, delicious burger. So people will see that their saliva starts to move, right? And you can say that when I touched the oven, it was so much hot that my whole body shivered or whatever. So you can say things that we can visualize from the senses. And I will give you examples. And the most important thing, which is the simile, the metaphor, the alliteration, and tribes. These are important things that makes your speech better, richer, and your message will be beautiful. Let's see several examples. I want you to tell me from this example that I will put, where is the smell, where is the touch, where is the sound, where is the sight. I woke up in the morning, the sunlight blinded me for a moment as I draped my arm over the bedside table. What you see here? Is it a sight, smell, touch? You can open your mics and let's talk.
Sight, I guess.
Sight. True.
Yes.
See the second sentence. Searching for the alarm, the bedside table, searching for the alarm spread snooze button.
Touch.
Touch.
Absolutely. Stretching my hands and feet to the four posts of my bed.
Smell.
It goes with touch as well. I open my eyes after several watery blinks. It's sight.
Inside.
And I slipped out of the comforter like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon. Swinging my legs. Absolutely, again sight. Swinging my legs over the side of the bed, the shiver rose from my ankle to the nape of my neck when my feet hit the cold floor.
Touch.
I could not resist the smell of breakfast and coffee drifting up from the kitchen.
Smell.
So by putting some words, how did I make this paragraph?
Very interesting.
Absolutely. And your mind is visualizing pictures and things. Let's continue and see other examples. This day was one of the days that the sunlight seemed to dance. The grass seemed to wave. Crickets were rubbing their wings, and a song for everyone to hear. Here, sight and
Here.
with yes. Now, there are different examples, like the area beside the river is full of different kind of trees, such as oak trees, pine trees. So the site is moving on. I walked around the river to explore the land. As I passed the apple trees, I could smell a sharpness of the rotten fruit that had dropped on the ground.
A smell.
I could hear the cracking of the hard leaves.
Ear. Hearing.
Hearing.
And occasionally slip on a peel.
Touch.
Absolutely. So I took carefully. Now, my mother slipped the watermelon into the crispy, icy water by the river to chill it for lunch. So it's sight and touch.
Yeah.
Dad built the campfire to cook the meat and chicken. And see the sentence. Exactly. See the sentence. The campfire blazed to warm the cool summer air. So there is something we feel warm. I could feel the heat touch my face, and the smoke perfumed our clothes.
That nose and touch.
And perfume, it goes with smell.
Yeah.
So the smoke, perfume. Have you ever seen smoke nice in color? In this sentence, the smoke made as a perfume. This is part of my speech when I did it in 2011, which is the Moments by the Riverside. I did it, which is CC4, how to say it. And in this speech, I put lots of descriptive language. And the timer forget to time me at that time, because they were just imagining what I'm saying, so they forget the time.
Exactly.
So you have, when you are writing something, you have to make the sentence. Sight, try to color it. If you are talking about a person, try to characterize that person. Means long blonde hair, green small eyes, or big eyes, depends. Red cheeks. So try to characterize your character, because people cannot see the picture. They have to see it in their mind, so they have to visualize it. Now there are, in the rhetorical devices, we have 4 things. 2, which is simile and metaphor, and the other 2 we'll talk about. Simile and metaphor, when we are putting something as something, like if I'm using this as that, or this like that, it's a simile. When I'm saying this like that, but without putting as or like, it's a metaphor. I have written several sentences, and I want you to tell me, is it a simile or a metaphor? I will give you an example. You, desert pioneer, are busy like a bees, like bees.
Simile.
So here it's a simile or a metaphor?
Simile.
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 Desert pioneer is busy.
Metaphor.
Metaphor.
True. So when I say as or like, so it is a simile, and it makes the sentence look nice. Sometimes we exaggerate, sometimes it's a good simile, sometimes it's a bad simile. That's every sentence I read, I need you to tell me if it is a simile or a metaphor. As light as a feather.
It's a simile.
Absolutely. Her heart is gold.
Metaphor.
Metaphor.
If I want to make this as a simile, how can I put it?
Her heart
is like gold.
Absolutely. So when I put as or like, the whole sentence will be simile. If I remove the act and then make it as an action, so the sentence moves from simile to a metaphor.
Metaphor.
And
Yes.
it's good to play with your speech with some sentences like that. The word is like a stage.
Simile.
Simile. If I want to make it as a metaphor, what shall I say?
The word
World
is
is
like
the
a
stage.
stage.
World
No
is the
lie.
stage.
World is a stage.
Word
Yes.
is a stage. Absolutely right. She is as sweet as sugar.
Simile.
Absolutely. He is as brave as a lion.
Simile again.
My love for you is as deep as the ocean.
Simile again.
Okay. Her voice is music to my ears.
It's a metaphor.
Good. Your explanation is as clear as mud.
Simile again.
I hope you're not saying that as to me, but that's a bad simile. You are making bad example, like clear as mud. It means it's not clear at all, right? Watching the show was like watching the grass grow. What does that mean?
Simile.
It's simile, but what does that mean?
Watching the show was like watching grass grow. The show was fantastic. Like
Boring. It's taking too much time. It could be boring. It could be long. It could be taking too much time, because if you are watching the grass grow, it will not grow by seconds or day. You have to couple of days till you see the grass grow, right? So if the whole show was like the grass grow, it means you feel bored. Like, come on. Hope you're not saying it to me as well. He's walking he is a walking encyclopedia.
It's a metaphor.
Absolutely. And if I want to make it as a simile, what shall I do?
He's like a walking encyclopedia.
He is like a walking encyclopedia. Amazing. I'm so happy. You are my sunshine.
That is metaphor.
Metaphor. And if I want to make it as a simile?
You are like my sunshine.
You're like, or you are as my sunshine, or you are like my sunshine, in whatever you would put as or like. It's a simile, and it makes the contrast makes the sentence look beautiful. So always try to make contrast in your sentences. After you write your speech, you will look at the words where you can make more descriptive, where you can make more touches, where you can color some words, you can change it. But don't forget, we're not going to make it as a dictionary and nobody will understand. We need to make it beautiful. Like all these words are simple words, right? But they are beautiful. We can use them easily and they will give the meaning that we need to say. Without explaining much, a simile and a metaphor will give the meaning that we want to say in a beautiful collection of words. I'm so proud that you are getting all this like that. Now, let's move to another part, which is the alliteration and traits. Now, these are important ones because in the alliteration is that we need to, for example, Carmen carefully caught Carla. I put several words starting with the same letter, or having the same starting letter, or having the same letter that they sound like the same. So that's called alliteration. So Carmen carefully caught Carla. Second sentence, the traits is you are putting 3 words, and that's the trait. And usually when we say something, if you see the themes of any meeting, they will put of any event, they will put 3 words. For example, commitment, dedication, etc. So it's 3 words that they are linked together in a way. There is harmony, and they make the meeting go stronger. So that's called traits. So second sentence, tell me, is it alteration or trait? Steve saved 7 seagulls.
Alteration.
Alteration.
Alliteration. Yeah.
Now see the third sentence. Brain
Alliteration
bought black brollies.
Alliteration again.
Alteration. Now the trees swayed shyly in the summer breeze.
It's a triad.
Triads.
There are no 3 things. It's one sentence, but I added several words to confuse you. Sway
it's
shyly in the summer.
alliteration. Yeah.
So sway shyly in the
Swayed
summer.
shyly in the summer.
S.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So when you are having, you are making a sentence and you put words starting with the same letter, or words having the sh or z, whatever, the same letter goes with the words, that makes kind of a rhyme. So people will remember, you will say them in an easy way, and it will make a beautiful way of saying your words. Now the triads is another example. Our main objectives are progress, proceed, and production. And sometimes you will say, our main objectives are the 3 Ps: progress, proceed, and production. So, and people will say 3 Ps, 3 Cs for the communication, clarity, whatever. So always try to make trio. The 3 words usually will be remembered. People will link them together and they will remember them in a harmony. And I will show you beautiful examples from lots of great leaders. And I'm just looking at the timer. Okay, I'm having good time. Oh, I'm not having good time. The last sentence is, our goal in life is to prosper, to lead long and healthy life, and finally to be free. So
it's triads.
Absolutely. To prosper, to lead long, healthy life, and finally to be free. Now, these are just several examples, 3 examples from great leaders like Abraham Lincoln, when he said, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. So it's what?
It's simile. Sorry, alliteration. Alliteration. Yeah, alliteration.
It can be alliteration because people. And it can be tried as well because he repeated the
by
the people. So he played in the sentence in a magical way. So it goes with alliteration and simile. Winston Churchill said, "Victory at all cost. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory, however long and hard the road may."
Triads.
It's tried. See, leaders, these leaders, they know how to say it. And they know that these words will be remembered. So he did it. Alteration, victory, victory, victory. And he did it triads. Like victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory, however long and hard the road may be. For without victory, there is no survival. Last example I love to share with you is Martin Luther King. And this is well-known example. If you can fly, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. These are, if you look at his sentence, he put similes. He put metaphors. He put
alliteration,
and he put trials as well because he goes with if you can't fly, if you can't run, if you can't walk, and he added to the conclusion. So by that, I'm happy to tell you that this is my presentation for today. I hope I added some value to your words, and just try to write your speech as you've been taught. Play with it after you finish writing it and make it the proper speech. That's what you say. And try to change some words to make your speech unforgettable. I'm so happy that I was there. I'm honored. And thank you, Hanan, for the invitation. And back to you, Hanan.
Thank you very much, DTM Wafa Salman. Please accept from us the certificate of appreciation for your participation as one of our presenters for the educational session. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I will excuse because I have another meeting.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you. Now, it is time for another amazing speaker. He is a distinguished Toastmaster, an amazing gentleman. Even he looks a gentleman with the tie and the suit. See, he always comes prepared, even the haircut. He always comes prepared. He's so passionate about Toastmaster. I think it represents 50% of his life, but maybe this will change whenever you travel. Again, thank you very much, DTM Alan, for taking this initiative and presenting Toastmasters to our speech crafters. Please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster Alan Paul, presenting Where Leaders Are Made. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, our Speechcraft coordinator, Toastmaster Hanan Haloush, for that warm introduction. My dear Speechcrafters, do you know what is the tagline for Toastmasters International? Anyone? Tahmina is trying to say something. Yes, Nasruddin.
Where leaders are made.
Yes, where leaders are made, right? And is that the reason why you are going to join Toastmasters? Are you joining Toastmasters to be a leader?
Yeah, I will join, inshallah.
No, is it to be a leader that you want to join Toastmasters?
Yes.
Yes, both.
That's good. That's good. Let me just share my screen. All right, you guys can see my screen, right? All right. Now, you guys may join for being a leader, but this was not the reason why I joined Toastmasters. I just wanted to improve my presentation skills. That's it. That was my only purpose of joining Toastmasters. When I first attended a Toastmasters meeting as a guest, they called me for table topics, as usual. And they asked me one of the easiest questions in the world. And I froze. And I started emitting words that didn't make any sense at all. And the audience was just staring at me. After that table topic question, I ran away from that club, never to look back again. And then, the thing about table topics, you keep wondering, what if I had done this instead? So the next week, I went again to the Toastmasters Club, but this was a different club. What was the club name? I'm trying to remember. Was it Desert Pioneers? Yeah, I think it was Desert Pioneers. All right. So I attended this club meeting, and again, they asked me a table topic question, and I failed again. But something different happened. This time, the president of that club came towards me and said, "Good job. I really like how you did the table topics, but if you had done it this way, it could have been even better." Now that was the reason I joined Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club. In March 2017, I joined and did my first icebreaker speech. And if you're wondering who that mentor was, this was a mentor. You guys know him as your mentor, Toastmaster DTM Rajesh Venugopal. This was after my first icebreaker speech. What's interesting is that he didn't just teach me how to do a speech. He taught me how to be a leader. My first leadership role was that of vice president membership. You might not know what the XCOM positions are, but VP membership is one of the roles in the XCOM. Toastmaster Hanan Haloush is currently the VP membership. All right, and this was the strength at that time, including the guests. I took up the president role right after this, and on my last day, this was the strength of our club meeting. And this is all because of the mentors that guided me, my team who supported me, and our wonderful club that gave us the platform to practice these leadership skills. During my term as VP membership, I was fortunate to get members like our current president, Sairam, and our current area director, Amrit Pukardan, who had these amazing ideas. They used to be like, bro, what if we do a stand-up comedy night? But stand-up comedy night, we don't know comedy. What are you saying, bro? Yeah, but it is a platform to experiment, right? Let's try it out. Let's just laugh at our own stupid jokes. And that is exactly what we did. We did a stand-up comedy night, and we just went up on stage and cracked the most stupidest jokes ever. And luckily, we were all just helping each other out by laughing at our horrible jokes. We may have failed over there to make everyone laugh, but that failure was the reason that taught us a lot of things. And today, if you look at our recent humorous speech contest, there were 15 participants, the highest number of contestants in any contest. And our member, who you can currently see, is a district champion in Kuwait and Bahrain as well. And this year again, we have 2 of our members going to DTAC to compete. So if you had to look back to this day, what if we didn't start? What if we didn't do? What if we didn't take that extra step? So we always love experimenting with these things. And whenever there is any meeting, we try to make it as innovative as possible. Whenever you are a Toastmaster of the day, like how you have done it in the Speechcraft, you will not just be coordinating with members, you will also be trying to see how you will also be coordinating with the team to see how you can do it to your full fruition. Here you can see a gardening workshop that we had done. Our member had told that she is passionate about gardening. So what we did was we had a gardening workshop. And this was such a big success that KTV2 also came to cover this. Yes, it was that amazing. And this is another one of our members wanted to do a recycling challenge for what was happening in Kuwait. So this was another initiative that we had done. And whenever we have any celebrations like 350th meeting or any president distinguished, whatever it is, we celebrate it in style like we host a party. Even this is a Children's Day celebrations that we have, Women's Day celebrations, Liberation Day. This was us recreating some past pictures of Toastmasters International. And if you think this is funny, you should see the things that we do behind the scenes. It was that memorable, which even got featured in the newspapers. We have been featured in the newspaper upteen number of times because of the creative innovations that we do, that are members. We are lucky to have members who are so creative, and we are lucky to have a team that comes up with, who is there to support us and to guide us in the right direction. And of course, we top it off with an awards night. Whoever has been contributing and has been making noise, we make sure that they are awarded properly. We are known to be the club that makes a lot of noise for all the awards that we do. This is a snippet from our superhero night, where everyone came dressed up like their favorite superheroes. This is a mafia night. You can see the fun that happens behind the scenes. And this was, of course, the 80s. You can see the DTM Rajesh, who you know to be a serious person, being all chill and relaxed over here. I'm just kidding. He's always been relaxed. Crime scene and Halloween. We do a lot of things. We can't do it. And this is not just in Toastmaster meetings. We even go beyond the club. Here's a walkathon. Here is us having a picnic with barbecue next to the poolside. We do a lot of, and if you're interested in football, we keep playing every week whenever we get the chance, even during this pandemic, for those whoever is interested. I know time is short, so I'll just try through it. Now, if I look back to the time when I first joined, I wouldn't have done any of this if my mentor didn't push me. In this leadership role, I learned to deal with different people, to deal with rejections, to deal with conflict, to deal with politics. I learned how to be a mentor to others as well. Out there in the real world, you will face all these challenges. But is it a safe platform for you? Would you have mentors to guide you the same way that we do here in Toastmasters? I would have never imagined my position right now, the love, the support that I get from this great community of ours. Join Desert Pioneers and unleash the leader within you. With that, back to you, Speechcraft Coordinator.
Wow, thank you very much, DTM Allen. Amazing. Being able to summarize an experience, incidents, moments, memories of Desert Pioneers in 10 minutes, amazing. You really highlighted all the important points, and thank God I asked you to deliver this speech. Thank you very much. You gave it its right. You even take it to an upper level. Thank you very much. And I thank you, DTM Rajesh, because you were the mentor of our speaker for the day. Thank you, DTM Allen. Please accept our certificate of appreciation for your participation in this speech. Thank you very much. I would like now to hand over to my colleague, Toastmaster Sairam, for the certification and appreciation of our speech crafters and role players. Please, the stage is yours, Toastmaster Sairam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hanan. Distinguished Toastmaster Alan Paul, my mentor, and distinguished Toastmaster Wafa Salman. We, Toastmaster Hanan, me, and the whole Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club would like to express our gratitude from bottom of our heart for the amazing and fruitful training which you have given us during this session. Once again, thank you so much for giving your valuable time on sharing a wonderful educational training. Thank you so much. Learning never exhausts the mind. How many of you agree on this statement? Could you please unmute yourself? Learning never exhausts the mind.
Absolutely true.
Perfect. Once again, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, guests, and the dynamic Speechcraft members. How are you all? How did you feel the meeting?
Fantastic.
Great.
Super duper hit.
Full of energy.
Excellent. Excellent. It was very nice. And as you said, learning, it never ends. Learning, it starts from the womb of the mother and ends with the tomb. So it is the process.
Perfect, Mohammed Yusuf.
Yeah.
And I said a few minutes back, learning of anything never exhausts the mind, particularly when it comes to enhancement of our interpersonal skills. And by the way, I found two key elements from this Speechcraft program, which are commitment and dedication. All of you have shown so much dedication to attend this session and given a huge commitment to learn something. And congratulations to all of you on achieving these milestones.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
My dear amazing Speechcraft members, I don't want to drag the time, but I would like to give you a small tip here. See, when we are during our professional platform, like in the office organizations or in the colleges, we will be criticized. Sometimes it may go beyond worst if we do mistakes or if we fail to achieve something. But in Toastmasters, this committing mistakes and facing failures will give you another opportunity to enhance your interpersonal skills, to enhance your communication skills, to enhance your leadership skills. So my dear Speechcraft members, once this Speechcraft program is finished, please do look the nearest Toastmasters club around you and join immediately. And we Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club conducts our regular meetings on every second and fourth Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Indian timings from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. If you are interested, kindly join us or at least attend our meetings to know more about the Toastmasters and to enhance your communication skills. Thank you once again for joining this wonderful Speechcraft program. So as a small token of appreciation, kindly accept our certificates. And Tech Master Toastmaster Shiraz, are we ready? Good. Distinguished Toastmaster Ariz Jafar, who has given a keynote speech on vocal variety. And since, of course, she is not here with us for during this today's session, we would like to say thanks to her. Next. Another keynote speaker, Toastmaster Suraya Noor Fatima. Thank you so much. Another keynote speaker on evaluation part, Toastmaster Sana Yusuf. Thank you so much. Another keynote speaker on how to introduce a speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Ellen Paul. Thank you so much. Another keynote speaker on how to organize your speech, distinguished Toastmaster Raymond Pereira. Thank you so much. Another keynote speaker on general and specific speech purpose, distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to say thanks once again to all the amazing Speechcraft members who joined this Speechcraft program. Please kindly accept our certificate here. Speechcrafter Shah Hussain. Wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Kindly switch on your camera. I request all the Speechcrafters, kindly switch on your camera. Thank you. Speechcrafter Muhammad Shahnawaz. Thank you so much and wish you all the best. Speechcrafter Jilani, wish you all the best for your future projects. Speechcrafter Syed Julfikar Ahmed, thank you so much. Speechcrafter Zahid Hussain, thank you so much for joining us and wish you all the best. Speechcrafter Kanis Fatma, thank you so much for joining us and wish you all the best. Speechcrafter Muhammad Yusuf, thank you for joining us and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Speechcrafter Sheikh Samiullah Muhibullah, thank you for joining us and wish you all the best. Apologize if I pronounce your name wrongly. Speechcrafter Muhammad Shababuddin Khan, thank you so much for joining us and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Speechcrafter Saadul Hassan, thank you so much and wish you all the best. Speechcrafter Muhammad Sadiq Ghazawat, thank you so much for joining us and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Speechcrafter Sumaya Parveen Ghazawat, thank you so much for joining us and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity.
Thank you. Speechcrafter Reshma Sultana, thank you so much for joining us and wish you all the best. Speechcrafter Sana Shamsi, thank you so much for joining us and wish you all the best. My fellow coordinator, Toastmaster Hanan, now it's your turn to share the certificates of Room A Speechcrafters. And over to you.
Thank you very much. Please, thank you, Speechcrafter Abzia Khan. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you very much for joining us and participating in this program. Speechcrafter Akib Aman, thank you. I enjoyed your speech today. Thank you for participating.
Thank you very much for providing me the stage for it.
Speechcrafter Amin Abdul Aziz Kadas, thank you for participating. Speechcrafter Ansari Muhammad Rihan, thank you. Speechcrafter Ghufran Nishtar, thank you for participating. Speechcrafter Jamshid Ahmed Khan, today I saw an icebreaker Toastmaster. You have a lot of potential, Speechcrafter Jamshid. I really enjoyed your speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your kind words, madam.
Thank you.
So
You had all the points of a very professional speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
We have also Speechcrafter Muzammil Shakib. Thank you for participating. Speechcrafter Muhammad Rihan, the tech guy. I think I need to tell my organization to buy you the papers, your company papers. A very good and innovative product, I believe. Thank you very much for participating. Speechcrafter Muhib Ahmed, thank you for joining. Then we have Speechcrafter Nasruddin Nizam Parker. I think I've seen you attending all these 6 sessions. Thank you. This shows your commitment and dedication. Thank you for being here. Thank you. We have also Speechcrafter Nizar Ahmed. Thank you for participating. Speechcrafter Omar Ali Ibrahim. Thank you for participating. Speechcrafter Ramzan Rafiuddin. Thank you. Thank you for participating. Also, we have Speechcrafter Sahib Sheikh. Thank you for being with us. We have Speechcrafter Surab Tirupati. Thank you for joining us. Oh my God, Speechcrafter Tehmina Sheikh. Thank you for being with us. You were an amazing add-on to our Speechcraft program. Your participation, your dedication, thank you. And even the way you always involve yourself in speeches and table topics, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for these wonderful words, madam.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Like an opportunity.
Thank you for being with us. Thank you. Then, oh my God, then we have our role players, our area director, Toastmaster Amrit Bukadan. He was our mentor from behind the stage. Thank you very much. One of the mentors for Group A. Toastmaster also Priyadarshan Reddy. Thank you for being one of the mentors for Group A participants. Toastmaster Alina Paul. Thank you for being a role player in one of our sessions. Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. I mean, this Toastmaster, I cannot say anything about him. Why? Because there are no words to describe whatever he's doing. He was from the beginning with us, from the planning, from the execution, the organization, and now the conclusion. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. You are our mentor, me and Toastmaster Sairam.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Are we done? Okay. Toastmaster Asil, thank you for being one of our role players. Toastmaster Shehzir, he's one of our new Toastmasters and he played a role with us in our sessions. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Sohan Abdul Manaf, thank you for being one of the mentors for Group A. Toastmaster Vermeet Kaur, again, an amazing Toastmaster. Thank you for being with us as one of the role players. Toastmaster Srinivas Shalapati, a senior Toastmaster. Thank you very much for being one of our role players. DTM Arij, a role player and educational presenter. She's always there for us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Toastmaster Madhusudan Reddy. Thank you very much for being one of the role players. Toastmaster Mazharul Haq, thank you very much. Thank you for being one of the mentors for Group B. I think I need to hand over this to you, Toastmaster Sairam. Or shall I continue to save time?
Yes, I personally, I must say a very, very, very big thanks to our Toastmaster Mazharul Haq. He's always running behind each and every session and meeting. Really, he's giving a good service to Toastmaster fraternity. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mazharul Haq, for joining us and supporting us. And Toastmaster Vishal Edward Khan, and the timer of today's meeting, and one of the mentors in Room B. Thank you so much for joining us and for your great support in this program.
Thank you.
And Toastmaster Sana Yusuf, one of the trainers and as well as one of the mentors of Room B. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting us. And Toastmaster Faria Fatima, one of the mentors of Room B and one of the role players during the program. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Farisa Hassan, one of the role players and as well as one of the mentors of Room B. Thank you so much for your great support. Thank you. And again, one of the mentors and trainers and role player, distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal. Thank you so much for your great support. Thank you so much. Another new member of Desert Pioneers Toastmasters and giving an excellent support to the club, Toastmaster Asif Majood, for joining us and for the extraordinary support. Thank you so much. Another Toastmaster, Joseph Nassar, who was one of the role players of this program. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Joseph Nassar. And another member of Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club is very, very well talented and multi-talented person, member of our club, Toastmaster Freddy. Thank you so much for your great support. And one of the mentors and the role player of one of the programs, Toastmaster Subhish. Thank you so much for joining us and for your great support. And Toastmaster Hanan Haloush. Congratulations and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And congratulations to you, Toastmaster Sairam Santosh, for being the coordinator of Group A for the completion of this program.
Toastmaster
I
Hanan,
really enjoyed
our area director to present these two certificates. Toastmaster Amrit, would you please come forward?
With pleasure. So it's immense pleasure, to introduce these two gems of Area 30, not just Area 30, the Desert Pioneers. So pioneers have always been, really the ones who have been pioneered in everything. So this was probably one of the best speechcraft which even the district has seen so far. It wouldn't have been possible without these two highly active, super extraordinary people on board who leading this team. Let me hand over the certificate with pride to our own Speechcraft coordinator, Toastmaster Hanan Haloush. Great job.
Thank you
Keep it
very
up.
much. Thank you.
The next Speechcraft coordinator we have is none other than the president himself of the club, who took up the opportunity for conducting the Speechcraft and did it in style.
Yeah.
Give it up to Toastmaster Sairam Santosh.
Thank you, Area 30 Director, Toastmaster Amrit. Thank you so much. And first of all, a very big thanks to each and every Speechcraft member who joined this program. This is personally a great jackpot opportunity for me to share a common platform with you, and I have learned a lot of things from you as well. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for all the role players, all the mentors, all the support we receive. Thank you, Toastmaster Area Director Amrit Bukaden. Thank you, my colleague, Toastmaster Sairam. And of course, thank you to Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz for all the efforts you've done, all the mentors. Now, before we conclude our meeting, we need to announce the winners.
Yes.
Yes. According to the voting, let's see who was the best speaker of the day. Drum rolls. And the best speaker of the day is
Speechcrafter Sumaya Parveen. We have some technical glitches to share the screen, but we will share we'll share it personally with you all.
Great. Congratulations, Sumaya. You were the best speaker of the day. That's according to the voting. So people and audience liked your speech for the day. Now it is time to announce the best evaluator. Drum rolls for the best evaluator of the day.
Speechcrafter Tahmina Sheikh. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Speechcrafter Tahmina. You were amazing. You were amazing. Thank you. Speechcrafter Sumaya, would you like to say something?
Yes, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. You know, it was so difficult. Today's day was so busy for me, you know, and I had a terrible headache and this and that. But then I'm so happy that I got to attend these 6 sessions, and I'm really happy that you guys gave me the opportunity. And thank you so much, Hanan. You have been a great support. You have been a great mentor, and you've always been there for us. You all are very hardworking, amazing people. I got a chance to learn a lot from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, the Speechcrafter Sumaya. Thank you for all the Speechcrafters. We are really looking forward for all of you to join Toastmasters. Why? Because we've seen it in ourselves. We've seen it in all the people around us. They all developed from their starting point till today, and we are still work in progress. So if you wanna work on yourself, if you wanna have to be in an environment, a positive environment, that's not going to judge you at all, but it will help you to progress, then that's Toastmasters. And the Speechcraft program is a program being organized by Desert Pioneers. Why? Because we feel it is part of our social responsibility to introduce Toastmasters to as many as non-Toastmaster members, so that they will really know that there is an environment, there is an organization, there is a platform where they can learn, develop, and improve according to their own pace, with the help of all the mentors around them. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Sairam, would you like to say something?
Yes. Our Toastmaster Vishal Edward Khan would like to share a few words with our Speechcrafters. Toastmaster Vishal Khan, the screen is yours. Over to you.
Oh, well, first of all, I would like to thank Toastmaster Hanan and Toastmaster Sairam. It has been a wonderful opportunity for me also to learn, and as I understand how people to observe the journey what people take from a speech crafter to what you all are and what we have become. It just takes us down the memory lane. So I'm very, very happy that the speech crafters have got this opportunity to learn from the best. All the very best, all the speech crafters. God bless you. Over to you, Simon.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishal. And we have Area 30 Director, Toastmaster Amrit, would like to share a few words with our speech crafters. Thank you so much.
Yes, with pleasure. I've seen the amount of quality which we had displayed throughout from the beginning of the Speechcraft. That is clearly visible when I was visiting today's meeting, viewing each speech crafter performing, be their speeches, be their table topics, be their evaluation. So what I have to say for the speech crafters who attended the session, Toastmasters is a journey, it's a continuous journey. You have to give it its time, and it's a self-paced journey where you develop yourself into a better communicator and a better leader. So I'm sure you must be thinking about joining a Toastmasters club, right? Like there are 17,000 clubs in the world, and being the ongoing pandemic situation, most of these clubs are having online meetings and are open for online membership. But what you have today is an opportunity to join the top 10 club, like the club which is ranking 9th among all these 17,000 clubs worldwide. And that club who has members from more than 9 different countries. So the amount of learning and the leadership opportunities which you get here, when you are learning it all in the moments of fun, is immense. Make use of the opportunity. You know whom you should approach. It's none other than our Speechcraft coordinator, our Vice President membership, Toastmaster Hanan. All the best to your Toastmasters journey. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amrit, Area 30 Director. And we would request our Toastmaster Mazrul Haq to give a few tips or advice to our speech crafters.
First of all, I'm very thankful for coordinators, especially Hanan, Haloush, and Sairam. They gave me an opportunity to be a part of their project. And I'm very thankful for speech crafter, especially Jamshid Ahmad Khan Sahab is so experienced and so learned person. And I learned a lot of things from him. Speech crafter Tahmina Sheikh, and a lot of people are there. And I learned a lot of things. MashaAllah, great and pleasure to be and fun to be with them, and a great opportunity. And I wanted them to be part of Desert Pioneer and be with them and learn a lot of things. And I wish all the best for all the speech crafters, and looking forward for a great sessions. Thanks a lot and appreciate. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mazrul Haq, for the lovely and energetic words. Thank you so much. From among the, we have distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal. We request you to give a few tips to our speech crafters.
Sairam, I wish Jamshid Ahmad Khan Sahab, he can give some few points after Toastmaster Rajesh.
Yeah, definitely.
What I see is hidden heroes. The gentleman who spoke right before me, Toastmaster Mazrul Haq, he is a hidden hero. He's the reason behind this Speechcraft session being possible. Of course, there's a team. There was Toastmaster Sai, Toastmaster Hanan, who just took it to the next level. Now, when I see you, I feel, okay, you all are one team. You have all learned this together, 6 sessions. You are one family now, know each other. So I feel you should all come together, join Desert Pioneers, and then start your Toastmasters journey. This is basically to immediately get on to that communication skills, which you just have been briefed on, and get to the next level of knowing what is the leadership skills all about. This is the only humble thing which I can share in my 7 years of experience in Toastmasters. Take the first step, join a club, and continue your journey throughout. Enjoy the experience. Look forward to call you a Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal, for the inspiring words and initiative words. Thank you so much. Now it's time to hear feedback, a few words from the speech crafters. How did you feel the program? And is there anything for us to improve as a feedback from you? We would like to hear. Shall we start with our speech crafter Jamshed Ahmed Khan?
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And what a journey it was really a superb journey. And the Desert Pioneers Toastmasters, I feel they are well organized, and really they are keeping up the timings and scheduling, as well as conducting the sessions and managing the sessions. Everything in all the aspects, they are excellent. I like this Toastmasters Club very much, because it is giving a lot of opportunity to the people who want to gain interpersonal skills as well as communication skills. It is a very good platform to get all these skills, as far as I have learned from them. Thank you so much for giving me this.
Thank you, speech crafter Jamshed Ahmed Khan. Thank you so much for the lovely words. Anybody else, please? Yes, speech crafter Taimina Sheikh.
So first of all, I would like to say that you Toastmasters are like super duper hit, because you yourself has organized such a wonderful session, and you always thank us for saying thank you, thank you, thank you. So much of thank you I have like listened. That is a very down to earth personalities symbol, and I really like a lot these gestures. Today I was seeing a group. It was have 28 members in a group, WhatsApp group, and they themselves have joined. Nobody has pushed them to join the group, but they themselves have joined. But when it was starting from the day 1 till the 6th day, you were so enthusiastic to everybody asking, join the session, join the session, you will learn this thing, that thing. But it is up to us, because we are at the learning stage. We want to learn. You wanted to just spread your knowledge, and as far as I believe, if you got an opportunity, you just have to grasp it like a tiger or a lion, because you will not get such a wonderful opportunity in your near future. That's what I wanted to just communicate, sir.
Thank you so much for the kind words, and it's our pleasure to share this platform with you all. And we can distinguish Toastmaster Rajesh and Toastmaster Hanan. We can see a civil servant, a very good leader in upcoming future. And speech crafter Taimina Sheikh is preparing for her civils. And we wish you all the best for your future plans.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Just pray for my good future.
For sure.
We wish you all the best, inshallah. We wish you all the best. I think Toastmaster Sairam, we need to wrap it up, because some of our attendees are from India, and I think it's now almost midnight.
I apologize for that. Thank you so much. We officially adjourn the session and program now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to end. If you are interested to join Toastmaster, this is the time. Please reach out to your coordinator. It is either me or Toastmaster Sairam. You have our numbers. Feel free to contact us. Have any further details you wanna have. We are meeting, as Toastmaster Sairam said, we are meeting on the 2nd and the 4th Tuesday of the month. So it is only twice a month, which is something that is not going to overburden you. It is not going to take much of your time, but it is like a snowball effect. Yes. You start with something and it developed over the years. I became the humorist speech champion after 3 years of joining Toastmaster. So start from now, and I'm sure you'll be reaching the goal you have planned for yourself. Best of luck. I was really privileged to be one of the coordinators of the Speechcraft. And I'm looking forward to see you again. And me and Sairam, we are going to miss you a lot. We hope that we are going to see you as members within our clubs. Mazharul Haq, please, you have raised your hand.
Yeah, any
I think we don't
Speechcraft
want to leave this meeting.
any Speechcraft want to share their message, they can share voice message in the group so that at least we can listen to them.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of people, they want to share their message, but unfortunately we don't have time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much all, and good night. Thank you.
Yes. And may Almighty bless all of you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Speechcrafter Shah Hussain. Thank you and good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone.
Wish you all the best.